traveling to a new country is a bit like stepping onto a stage. The world's a stage, ain't it? You've got your role to play, but you gotta know the script. In the United States, just like anywhere else, there are these unspoken rules, cultural cues that tell you how to move and groove. Understanding these norms, well, it's like having the magic words. It can make your experience smoother, more enjoyable, and it shows respect for your hosts. So, whether you're here for the bright lights of Broadway or the wide open spaces of the Grand Canyon, listen up. Now, tipping might seem like a small thing, but here in the US it's a big deal. It's not just about rewarding good service, it's woven into the fabric of the service industry. See, those folks working hard to bring you your meal, pour your drinks, or hail your cab, they depend on those tips. It's part of their livelihood. So when that bill comes, remember to factor in that gratuity. 15 to 20% is a good rule of thumb for restaurants, and don't forget the bartenders, bellhops, and taxi drivers. A little generosity goes a long way. In the bustling cities of America, the sidewalks are like rivers of humanity, flowing this way and that. Now when you're crossing the street, remember to look both ways, even if you have the walk signal. Trust me on this one. And when you're on the sidewalk, try to stay to the right. Let folks pass on your left. It's like a slow and steady dance, everyone moving to their own rhythm. And hey, if you bump into someone, just offer a polite, "Excuse me." It's all about keeping that urban flow moving smoothly. Now, Americans, we value our personal space. Think of it like an invisible bubble we carry around us. We're not trying to be unfriendly, but getting up close and personal, well, it can make folks a bit uncomfortable. So, when you're standing in line, riding the subway, or just chatting with someone, give them a little breathing room. A comfortable arm's length is usually a safe bet. It's all about finding that balance between connection and respecting boundaries. Patience, my friend, patience. It's a virtue, especially when you're standing in line. Americans, we believe in fair play, and that means taking our turn. Whether you're at the grocery store, the movie theater, or waiting for the latest iPhone, remember, the back of the line is your friend. Cutting in front of someone, well, that's a surefire way to ruffle some feathers. So take a deep breath, relax, and remember, good things come to those who wait. Public transportation, it's the lifeblood of many American cities. Now, when you're riding the bus or the subway, remember, you're sharing that space with your fellow travelers. It's common courtesy to offer your seat to someone who needs it more, like the elderly, pregnant women, or someone with a disability. And when you're on a crowded train, try to keep your belongings close, so you're not blocking the aisle. It's all about showing a little consideration for your fellow passengers. Now, Americans, we appreciate a good conversation, but when it comes to public spaces, it's all about finding your inside voice. Loud talking, especially on the phone, well, it can be a bit jarring to those around you. It's like a spotlight shining on you when you'd rather blend into the background. So when you're in a restaurant, on public transportation, or even walking down the street, try to keep your voice down. Think of it as a way of respecting the acoustic space you share with others. This one's simple, folks. When you're in a foreign land, you respect the house rules. The United States has its laws, just like any other country, and it's important to follow them. Drinking and driving is a big no-no, and so is smoking in public places. And when it comes to drugs, well, let's just say the penalties can be pretty steep. So, play it safe, stay on the right side of the law, and enjoy your time in the land of the free. Remember those folks serving your food, pouring your drinks, and checking you into your hotel? They're the ones who keep the wheels turning, and they deserve your respect. A simple please and thank you can go a long way in brightening their day. And if there's a problem, try to address it calmly and politely. Remember, everyone's just trying to do their job. A little kindness and understanding can make all the difference. We only have one planet, folks, and it's our responsibility to take care of it. In the United States, littering is frowned upon. See that trash can over there? That's where your empty coffee cup, your candy wrapper, and your used tissues belong. And when you're in a park or at the beach, remember to pack out what you pack in. Leave no trace behind, that's the motto. It's about respecting the environment and those who come after us. Now, a little romance is a beautiful thing, but when it comes to public displays of affection, it's best to keep it G-rated. Holding hands, a quick hug, that's perfectly acceptable. But anything more than that, well, it's best saved for behind closed doors. Remember, you're in a public space and not everyone wants to be a part of your love story. So, keep it classy, keep it respectful, and save the passionate embraces for later. The world, it's a mosaic of cultures, each with its own unique colors and patterns. Understanding those differences, those unspoken rules, well, it's like having a key to unlock a whole new world of experiences. So, as you journey through this land, remember to be respectful, be open-minded, and most importantly, be kind. For in the end, it's the connections we make along the way that truly matter. Safe travels, my friends, and may your journeys be filled with wonder and joy.